The word pure is used dozens of times in the New Testament, and it always carries the same meaning. Pure means uncontaminated. It means free from germs and impurities. It means consistent. In other words, it means the same through and through. So when Jesus calls you and me to purity of heart, he is teaching us to have undivided hearts. No compartments in our hearts that we keep for other things. No chambers in our hearts reserved for other priorities. One theologian said, purity of heart is to want one thing. And I can't say it better. Jesus is saying, when your life is about one thing, then you will see God. You will experience God's presence. You will see God at work in your life. You will enter God's presence in eternity. And Jesus said this way of living is not a burden. It is a blessing. The enemy of your soul wants you to believe that having a singular focus in your heart is too difficult. He wants you to think it would be a great burden to you, but the opposite is true. What's killing you inside is your divided heart. What is stressing you out is all the things that are competing for the priority position in your heart because you haven't given it to God. Jesus wants you to have his peace. Not artificial peace, not temporary peace like the world gives, not circumstantial peace. He wants you to know that reserving your heart for God is the blessed life. That's the good life. That's the kind of life that fills you with peace, that goes beyond our understanding and doesn't fade out. I think this is why many of us cannot say that our faith is genuinely a source of joy for us. I mean, we don't want to let go of our faith, but if we were to give a really honest statement about our faith, we would not say it's a source of great joy for us. If we spoke the truth, some of us would say our faith is making us miserable because we feel torn inside. Why? Because we want multiple things. We have competing priorities in our hearts. We have mixed motives. Look at what Jesus' brother James said. Come close to God, and he will come close to you. Wash your hands, you sinners. Purify your hearts, for your loyalty is divided between God and the world. Do you hear what he's saying? God seems distant because your heart is too crowded. If you are miserable spiritually, or at least you're not fulfilled spiritually, the answer is not for you to find a middle ground because your heart was not created to thrive at a happy medium. Your heart is made to be filled by God alone. You've tried the half-hearted approach. It is killing you inside. So friend, try surrendering your whole heart. Starting today, give your heart, your whole being to Jesus Christ. Live an undivided life. Discover what that means. Why? Because blessed are the pure in heart. Happy are the pure in heart. Fulfilled are those whose hearts are about one thing. Satisfied are the pure in heart.